Hi guys! Jake and Marissa back again for more live reactions to Dino Charge, the Power Rangers. Yay! Finally!
Sorry we're late. We were doing a lot of filming for the actual show.
We were doing a lot of that during the break, and prior to that, I was doing so much grading.
It was final exams. They're over now.
Yes, they are. Now we're into our little 2-week holiday term, which will be nice.
Yes.
Sort of chill little, like... I'm still doing, like, my AP class.
Yeah, it's an elective heavy 2 weeks where the students get to learn fun little things, except for those in the AP class who will be continuing with AP Physics.
I got the AP kids still doing AP. I've got, I'm doing some math tutorials for...
What is math tutorials? Like,
it's
remedial?
I wouldn't necessarily
Optional math?
It's basically helping out the kids who are struggling.
Okay, so it's remedial.
Yeah, I prefer to just call it a tutorial.
There is nothing shameful about going to remedial.
This is fair. Alright.
What's shameful is needing it, not showing up. I have always been very much into the musical theater, and I will tell you, every single musical I'm in, I need remedial dance. I will be at every remedial dance rehearsal because I am uncoordinated as all get out.
Fair enough. But yeah, so I was really swamped. You know that I'm really swamped when I don't have time to sit down and watch Power Rangers.
Yeah.
That's how busy I was.
Do keep in mind that despite the fact that we are late on this is still our live reactions to seeing it for the first time.
Yes, so we have not... The last one we saw was No Matter Which Way You Slice It, which was the 16th/17th episode, depending on how you look at it.
I had my battle shovel.
Yeah, it's the 16th episode if you don't count the Halloween episode, which means this is the 17th episode, which means that we still have the 18th episode and the 19th episode to watch after this.
Correct.
So, what I'm going to do is, because we just released the 16th episode...
Battle shovel. We released the battle shovel yesterday.
Yesterday, which was Sunday, because right now we're recording on Monday. We're going to release this one...
Monday is my weekend.
We're going to release this one tomorrow on Tuesday, and then the next one on Thursday, and then we'll release the episode, so that'll be, this is, I guess, 17th episode Tuesday, 18th episode Thursday, 19th episode on Saturday, and then the big season finale of Dino Charge on Sunday. It's crazy. We're almost at the season finale. I'm very excited.
Do apologize to anyone who was hoping he'd actually finish one of the episodes this past week.
Yeah, I was really hoping that I'd be able to actually release...
We got almost all the footage we needed out of the out-of-towner, but not all of it.
We got most of it, and I still have a lot of... At least I have stuff to edit now.
You got a lot of stuff to edit now.
And
we'll pick up the rest of it at Christmas.
Yeah, I've not been able to, like, edit almost anything in, like, 6 months. It's just ridiculous. But now I actually have stuff to work with again. And I can actually do editing again, because I don't have, like, a massive amount of stuff to grade.
Right, because you're just doing AP Physics right now. The math stuff doesn't have too much homework. And what's the other one?
I'm doing homework for both. Oh, yeah, and I'm helping out with Tech Crew for the Christmas pageant. The Yule Log in Boar's Head.
The Yule Ball. What is this, Hogwarts?
Something like that. So, yeah, I'm working on that. And so I really only have, like, 2...
My kingdom for a repel.
She's sort of rediscovered Pokemon lately. But yeah, so I only have, like, 2 actual classes per day, as opposed to, like, 5. So, much more reasonable now. So I should have time to work on some other things that I've been working on, including spec script for the next Nickelodeon Writers program. I've been finally getting back to work on that. Oh, speaking of which, we just came off of Thanksgiving. So we had a nice little Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
With Marissa's family, which is now also my family. Funny
that.
Yeah, that's the way that works, what with the marriage and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I got a week off from school to, like, sleep. I think I spent, like, half that week asleep, and then... crazy filming, which, you know, so a couple of you guys saw the announcements with seeing our green screen finally in action, along with our new tripod.
Yeah, we did a lot of green screen.
Yes. There's a lot more left to go, honestly.
Yes, there is.
I still haven't filmed the whole... I won't get into it. But anyway,
I won't get into it.
There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the finale. Oh my gosh. So yeah. So this is our I guess big week leading up to the finale of Dino Charge. It's so weird.
Ding 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 ding.
But that's kind of cool because we get to see like the whole I guess final four, sort of all in a row. It's gonna be exciting. I still can't believe the last one we recorded. We were just getting off Thanksgiving, just getting off Halloween.
Thanksgiving, no.
Now we're just getting off Thanksgiving.
Yes.
This is going to be funnier in retrospect once year 3 comes out. You guys don't know what I have in store yet for year 3. It's going to be fun. Anyway, for now though, enough with the announcements. Let's watch some Power Rangers. That's what you guys are here to watch for some reason.
No, let's watch some orange puffballs.
Yes, the orange puffballs are back in action. So, this one is called World Famous in New Zealand.
So, NZ boys?
Play!
Again?
Ooh, got my volume control. Dancing orange things are orange and they dance. I don't know why, but that's what they do. Power Rangers!
And his asteroid collection.
Yes.
If he ever comes to too fast of a stop, that just gonna crash into the back of his...
Yeah, that's how momentum works. We're going to be covering that next week. It's a bomb!
In AP Physics?
Yeah. Momentum was always one of my favorites as far as topics in physics. Mostly because you get to smash stuff together and blow stuff apart.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Scheduled to work 7 days in a row. I need a
Whew.
break, and you will get a break. On day 8.
Kendall, that's rude.
Ooh, what's going on, Chase?
Guys, someone took a photo of a UFO.
What?
Look familiar?
Oh,
That is Sledge's transport pod.
yeah.
Photo taken by Albert Smith.
Albert Smith.
Albert gives Bigfoot tours? Cool.
We need to check this out
Why
right away.
do you care about Bigfoot toys?
Albert lives in New Zealand, my home country.
They have to go to New Zealand now.
Schedule this morning. We're heading down under.
How the smack do I get over there?
That's a good question. Wondering how they're going to New Zealand.
Oh, I was referring to my inability to get at this item on screen, but
For dinner.
Really? You come back to your prison because you are hungry. Ba-da-doom, ba-da-doom, ba-da-doom.
Power Rangers, Power Rangers. It's a good thing we already had dinner.
We'll strive to survive. Try to break the chains that divide. There is only one chance to take the right stance. Try to keep the power alive. Go, go, Power Rangers. Don't you ever stop. Go, go, Power Rangers. You will rise up to the top. Rangers forever. Dino Charge.
I don't have a bicycle.
Ba-da-doo, ba-da-doo, ba-da-doo. Power Rangers, Power Rangers, Dino Charge. Ba-da-doo. Be the very best, like no one ever was.
To catch them is my true quest. To train them is my cause.
Got some of the similar. Hey, written by Chip Lynn and Becca Barnes.
Who's Becca Barnes?
Becca Barnes is the intern.
Gander around Auckland before we locate
Oh,
Good for her. She's the intern from New Zealand.
because it had to be an intern from New Zealand. We checked.
Yes, I know. I wanted that internship.
that rotates all the way around from what you can see.
So you just hopped a plane.
Let's go. We need to get Spain. Come on.
Yes, I'd like to
Pretty
take
awesome.
a ride down Cycling Road, but I don't have a mother-loving bicycle.
I love it just as Auckland right on the ferry.
Yeah, I love you, Mom.
Here we go. Bicycle
to
shop.
South Island so we could see your family. Yeah. Well, luckily,
Oh, wow.
I'm home for Christmas. Oh, no way. Oh,
They actually went through through the trouble of actually differentiating between the North and South Islands. That's great.
we go swim. No.
Your shirt came off so fast.
Is this the right place?
We didn't even see you take off your shirt. You're just suddenly shirtless.
Here, we call it the Womp Womps.
The womp womps.
Do you? Do you?
Hello?
Oh, this is the
Anybody here?
Bigfoot hunter guy.
Good day. Anyone?
Because you're also going to take a...
Yep. This
A
is
snook?
Albert's place.
Hey guys,
What?
check this out.
You mean a squiz?
Now, why would anyone
Yeah.
hang something like that up there?
That's really weird. That's...
Thought you were a Bigfoot.
Oh,
You're a crazy guy.
Albert Smith.
That's me. World famous in New Zealand.
Ah, no, I
A
get it.
unicorn.
Hey, nice.
Footprint of a Bigfoot.
Well, we know those exist.
I wrestled a giant squid once. He got my eye, but I got his leg.
Oh, Albert Smith, you're wacky.
Well, please, good sir, if you could just tell us more about this photo. So you guys are UFO hunters? I've seen it 5 times all over the city. Here's the proof.
Wacky.
Excuse me a moment.
These totally are not
How I
composite.
got this giant dragon's egg.
They're definitely transport pods.
Ah, dragon's egg.
Guys,
That's fine.
Albert seems a little cuckoo.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a little? Come on, let's find out exactly where you took the photos and get out of here. Cool. A police scanner. Well, I'd like to know what's happening around town. You know, my dad took me Bigfoot hunting once.
Yeah.
How many did you catch? None. But I did catch a cold. Still, it was a great adventure.
No.
That's what life should be, don't you think? One great adventure.
Tyler digs this dude.
Good luck finding those UFOs.
Thanks for your help, Albert. We'll check out those locations you gave us.
I like that they're not just presenting him as like an annoying crazy man. They're like, yeah, he's a crazy guy, but he's actually really nice.
Yeah, you feel okay?
These are the 5 different places where Albert took photos.
Okay, it seems like Sledge has been looking for something. But what?
Why was it so easy for you to get to New Zealand?
Hey! He took my bike!
We stop him.
This required 6 people. Hey, Frankie. Yeah. What do we got going on?
I can't believe it!
Hey, look, hon.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Yeah,
I told you, I got spoiled as to who the Purple Ranger was.
Ranger.
fair enough.
So that's why Sledge has been searching New Zealand.
He wants purple energy. Hey, hold! Hey, come back!
This is great.
Oh, I finally found you. Now give me the purple energy. Have it your way. Finish. Destroy him.
Hey, Alec.
You guys excited for the brand new Henry Danger?
No, I'm excited for the Power
It's the one
Rangers.
where Henry wins a dinner for 2 at that amazing
We got the Purple Ranger.
I'm taking Ray to Montegos. And he's gonna decide for the ring. What kind of person wins dinner for 2 and doesn't invite
There is something really cool about just happening upon a ranger in another country, just going about his business.
Nailed it. Or should I say, well done. Be here for a brand new Henry Danger tonight at 8, followed by an all-new Game Shakers, only on Nick.
The use of many rangers in this series has been pretty awesome.
On November 25th, when the
So apparently there's a dinosaur. That's pretty good. I do wonder if that's... I wonder how good this good dinosaur is.
Why are all the rest of the dinosaurs brown?
I don't know. Maybe because those were our carnivores? I don't know.
In 3D, rated PG.
I'm surprised Pixar has 2 movies coming out this year. Like,
Magic of Disney parks.
Inside Out was just earlier this year.
I gotta tell you something.
What?
Sucking up milk through a plastic straw is not nearly as magical as the Disney parks.
I don't know. When was the last time you sucked milk through a plastic straw? Just saying. Not only was that a plastic straw, though, hon, that was a plastic spoon straw. A straw, if you will. What? What was that?
Nothing.
Huh?
So cute.
I don't know that.
Wow, great price.
Gonna be the very best, like no one ever was. Catch Pokemon.
It's my true
True
quest.
test. To train them.
It's my cause.
Barbie Rainbow
You
Hair
better
Box.
believe it.
Watch out for yourself. Join the fun. Visit Barbie.com.
It's the new Scoops ice cream truck.
It is funny how some franchises they get started and you have no idea how long they're going to end up running for. Like when Pokemon first came out,
Ice cream truck.
did you think that you'd still be playing it like almost 20 years later? You're not responding, are you?
I'm digging for treasure. I've never done this before.
Okay.
It's very strange.
Interesting.
Yes, guys, I'm still stuck on platinum.
Yes. Hey, Power Rangers back.
Yeah!
That's totally not a familiar voice. Hey.
Get me all 7 energems.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen for you, dude.
Fear not my violet friend. Summon Terra.
Nice. Huh.
Did you guys leave your fighting skills back in Amber Beach?
Purple Ranger is very spooked by all the Viveks.
I don't know, Tyler. I think these creeps have always been this weak.
Yeah.
See what I mean? When I kick the one Vivix.
So,
When I can kick 6.
does this Purple Ranger not know how to, like, fight? He's very intimidated by all the aliens. Huh.
Don't know what I'm supposed to do with this shit.
Lightning strike. Nice try, Rangers. Hey,
Huh.
Where'd he go? I don't know, man. A pod. He's escaping.
So what exactly was his purpose being here then?
Monster got
To
away.
try and capture the Purple Ranger. But
Purple go.
he got scared off by, 6 other Rangers coming along.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. We're on your side, mate.
Wait a second. I know you.
Albert?
Surprise.
Excellent. You're a Power Ranger.
Is that what they call it when I change? A Power Ranger?
Yes.
And what's this?
Tis an energy that holds powers beyond your imagination.
Huh.
The UFOs you've been seeing belong to those monsters. They want to steal that energem and use it for evil.
I just wanted to do good deeds from the town.
Well, now
It's
you
really great.
for the world.
Sounds like a grand adventure.
Huh. He's just a nice old guy who just wants to do good. And somehow doesn't know what Power Rangers are. But he's in New Zealand, so it's just more of an... Hey, we got 2 more monsters resurrected.
It worked. It brought Ice Age and Stingray back to life.
After Neo's failure, I know I can't trust this mission to a
This is pretty awesome.
So I'm giving you both one more chance to get me the energems, or I'll destroy you again.
Yes, rope lights of resurrection. This works very well.
We know that monsters can be scary, but
sure you're ready, Albert. Don't you worry. Alright, and go.
But yeah, there's something
Hey, something wrong?
kind of interesting about
Just do the best you can.
a ranger who's just sort of a
And keep up.
do-gooder on his own.
I'm just giving you a head start.
There we go. Go, Albert, go.
Don't overdo it, Albert.
Keep up, slowpokes.
I like Albert.
No more running.
He is in shape.
He's a beast. So, Albert, how did you bond to your energy? About a year ago,
Oh,
our town was hit with a
only a year ago.
storm. My friends were hiking in the mountains and their sweet little
Oh.
girl Cindy got lost.
Aw.
I was the only one with a chance of finding her. I know the
Why?
mountains like the back of my hand.
Because he knows the mountains.
Don't worry, good lady. Albert's got you now.
He found it deep in the mountains.
Suddenly, I could turn into a ranger. I got myself that police scanner, and soon enough I was stopping thieves and pulling cats out of trees, doing all kinds of good things. And folks count on me. Kind of a local hero, you know. We know how you feel.
This is pretty great.
Alien biosigns. Downtown Auckland.
Oh no, not downtown Auckland. Aliens never attack downtown Auckland, ever.
That's so strange.
Weird. But no, I really, really like the idea of a ranger who has no context for his powers, gets them, and just starts doing good deeds. That's just wonderful.
Hi, kids.
3 of them. 3 times the freeze. 3 times the stick. 3 times the heat.
No, actually, one time of each of those things.
Yeah, pretty much.
What we do.
Yeah. Does he?
Morphin time. Dino Charger. Ready? Ready?
Oh, nice. Albert's got a morph sequence, and it's great. Oh, that was very
It was
quick.
only partial morph sequence.
But even so,
Are you okay? No, I'm not. Well, Albert, what's wrong? I'm so sorry. I've never fought monsters before. Here they come.
it's okay.
I want to fight them, but I'm too afraid.
Aw,
Time to get a little fit.
poor Albert.
For next Saturday night.
He's just a nice old man.
It's gonna be a knockout.
He doesn't want to fight anybody.
Really let me have it.
Why are those little girls beating each other?
I need someone smart like you who doesn't spend a lot of time on their books. I can't use it.
Don't miss a bit of next Saturday night. Tonight's
We've also never seen anyone quite this elderly as a ranger before.
I
Like-
know, Udana came pretty close.
Udana was up there, but Udana was not.
Well, Udana was clearly dyeing her hair.
Well, yes. But at the same time, Udana was, like, the right age to be the mother of one of the Rangers. As opposed to Albert, I'd say he's a little bit more advanced in years than that. Like, I wouldn't say necessarily quite grandfather level, but not that far off. Like, I'd say he's supposed, like, Udana was probably supposed to be, like around 50, and he's probably supposed to be more in the 60s.
Perfect for our treasures. So cute. Do you want to build a snowman?
But yeah,
Box plays music and comes
okay, that was really cute. They built the snowman.
I saw.
The magic of Disney
Um,
Pops. Now in a spoon and a straw. Kellogg's.
See, it's a spoon straw.
Find one in Fruit Loops.
Spraw.
That's not the magic of the Disney parks.
It's pretty magical. It's both a spoon and a straw.
Treasure truck and find
It's a Sprite.
Wait, what?
Oh, apparently there's a metal detector game thing that lets.
But it's a working children's metal detector.
That's cute. I like that.
On a truck. That's adorable.
Chocolatey artwork that you can pick up and share. Chocolate
Hey,
lips
Frankie.
rolled super
I mean, technically speaking, there have
I'm also a big fan
sort
of
of
this.
been older Rangers.
chocolate pen.
Well, technically speaking, Coda is the oldest Ranger.
I like this chocolate pen idea.
Chronologically speaking, but physically,
Tuko, you're way more interesting than Pokemon's.
I mean,
You are.
I guess I don't know. We don't know exactly how old Doggy Kruger was, but he wasn't human, so it's not exactly fair to judge. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Albert is the oldest human Ranger that we've had so far.
What about Master Finn? Or did the Spirit Rangers?
Okay, no, actually, you know what, Master. Not necessarily. Yeah, Master. Okay, yeah, the Spirit Rangers are pretty. Are right up there. That's a good point.
Just Dance 2016. Use your phone to score your moves. Try the free
I mean, they were kind of a weird case.
Yeah, because they weren't physically inhabiting their Rangers.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
I think out of the three of them, probably Master Fat was the oldest. So, yeah, okay. Master Fat might be a little older. It's a little rusty up here. I used to be super sharp. Getting a little rusty in my old age. I remember
Quick!
things.
Dr. O's license plate number.
472 TJX? It's TJX 472. I think it's TJX 472.
Still seems smart to me.
Yeah. Well, that's mostly because that's something that you keep shooting at me.
That's because it was on your study. Okay, so remember how Jake like totally swept that first trivia contest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we have another Ninja Turtles cartoon? We're not done with. I thought there was already a Ninja Turtles cartoon. How is there another one? More Power Rangers. Come on, Albert. You can fight monsters. I believe in you. Oh.
Oh, he's scaredy. He's old.
He's never had to fight a day in his life.
Yeah, he's been doing like cat up a tree stuff,
Yeah.
which is wonderful, but
Yeah.
not this.
He's gotten a good heart.
That doesn't necessarily mean that he's into fighting monsters, which he's clearly not.
Why didn't you tell us you were scared? It's easy to catch a bike thief or a pest snatcher, but
Yeah.
those monsters
Yeah.
want to destroy me.
You can get past your fear, like when you wrestled that giant squid.
I never wrestled a giant
Aw.
squid. I can't even swim. I never caught a Bigfoot. I'm a fraud. Everything about me is fake. Even this. I'm nothing but a coward.
No way. The Energem doesn't make mistakes.
That's
You
true.
saved that little girl,
Yeah.
right?
Cindy? Well, yes. Yes, I did.
Then you're no coward. Stay
Yeah.
Let's finish this.
You just need to believe in yourself, Albert.
It's over. I'll stop them by launching a meteor bomb.
Meteor bomb? That doesn't sound very good. Hot potato.
You're not launching anything.
Monsters, come and get it.
Wow. Wow. You're just mocking him.
Some packer power. Okay, I'll launch it right back at you. Royal Dino
Oh, you got the. That's sort of the graphite move there. What the? That had a very strange trajectory. Wow. That was really easy.
Those two monsters you brought back are worthless. Let's see.
Not as worthless as Meteor. Magnabi. Oh, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get Albert to summon his Zord.
That would be useful.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They got Dino Drive. That's also one of the nice things about having an original cockpit. You can sort of mix and match whoever you want to have in there as the plot demands. Oh no! Ice Age. Oh, ow!
Oh, this is serious bad.
If only your Energem could defrost ice.
Like the last time you got covered
We've
in
totally never seen it be able to do that, though. So it totally can't do that, obviously.
This meteor shower, we're done for. Don't panic, guys. We'll have the Pachysod ambush him.
That's a great idea.
Dino Charge, break.
Pachysod.
Pachysod.
Woo! Boom!
Now that hit the spot. Yeah. How about we try something new, eh? Activate Dino Charge Megazord. Ankylopatha formation.
Ankylopatha formation.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pack some Ankylo. The whole thing where the charger needs to go in the T-Rex's mouth is kind of weird.
I can feel the power of this combination. Me too.
Yeah. You saw Oliver's tail just go by like a periscope.
That's our cat.
Yep. Come on. Albert's gonna have to save Tyler. He is saving Tyler right now. He's helping him get away. Boom! Ankylopatha formation is basically the smashy mode.
Smashy mode.
It is. It has sledgehammer and a wrecking ball. There we go.
Not this time. Stop! What are you doing? Trust me. You're not leaving here with your energy, old man. Or at least give me a fighting chance. Hold on a second. Oh, my backache!
Oh, he's faking it.
Scallywags! Oh no, it's gonna teach you a lesson. Oh, my back!
He's faking it. Is he?
The only thing he'll kick is the bucket. You two need to learn some respect for the elderly. And I'm gonna teach you.
There we go. There we go, Albert. Yes! Oh, yes!
Right into my trap. It's the last time you underestimate Albert Smith. Tyler, hold still.
Boom!
Thanks.
I don't have any other side effects.
You tricked them, you sly dog.
Yep. Finally caught myself a couple of Bigfoots.
Yeah, I guess that's sort of a Bigfoot.
No, thank you. My boy, you helped me find my courage. And you also made me realize that I can't remain a Power Ranger.
Huh. Interesting.
Let's finish this. Pachysod, wrecking ball.
So how does one unbond with a power gem?
It's a very good question.
Pachysod, wrecking ball.
Nice. Certainly smashed him enough times.
You'd be such a great ranger.
Ooh.
New Zealand is my home. There's just no way I can leave it. Plenty of other people can be a ranger, but nobody here can replace me. Albert is right. His duty as the Purple Ranger was to keep the Energems safe from our enemies. But his work is done now.
I'm ready, Keeper.
Hold your Energem to the head of my staff.
Oh, interesting.
Keeper can unbond you.
Oh.
Thank
Interesting.
you, Albert. You've made us all very proud.
What is your deal, Keeper?
Pleasure, sir.
You're so weird and mysterious.
Promise me you'll bring your dad here someday. We'll all go Bigfoot hunting. I love that. And I know he would too. Now off you go. You've got a plane to catch.
What's he pulling out of his pocket? Oh, he's a wrong eye.
Other eye. And I've got a town to protect.
No.
Get it, Albert?
We'll miss you.
Bye.
And that's the end of our episode.
Yep. That was fun. I'll miss Albert. There's something really cool about having an elderly ranger.
It'd be really cool if he like turned up for the Christmas episode or something.
That would be great. Now, truth be told,
Just to visit.
I had heard, and now I understand why, and I am a little disappointed that it wasn't true. I totally thought the Purple Ranger was going to be a pirate. I had heard rumor that it was going to be a pirate. Now I understand where that rumor came from.
I saw gift sets of Albert on Tumblr.
Yeah.
So.
I forget if I'd seen any. I think I managed to avoid most images of Albert.
And the reason I thought there was a new iZombie, yeah, I seen gift sets already of tonight's episode. No, tomorrow night's episode.
Weird. I guess it's just from the previews. Yes,
Or
we have been
somebody
watching.
got to-
We have been watching iZombie. I know some people were asking about that.
Well, I answered in the comments.
Yes, this is true.
I answer the comments. I pay attention.
Yeah. We really like it. I introduced her to it,
Love it.
and it's awesome. Rose McIver's really, really good in it.
I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it because it is a CW show.
CW's been doing
But
really good
they
work
have
lately.
been doing some improved stuff lately.
Like, these last, 4 years, CW's really stepped it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting, Dawson's Zombies, but...
No. Yeah. Well, now they got that, they got Arrow, they got Flash. I'm really looking forward to Legends of Tomorrow. That's going to be fun.
I guess I gotta start watch. See, I've only watched a little bit of Arrow.
Yeah. It's definitely...
I mean, mostly because Bex Taylor Kloss, but...
Yeah. It starts off very Batman Begins.
I love Bex.
But at this point, they have a full-on, live-action DC
She was also in an
universe
episode of
going on.
iZombie. A couple episodes of
Yeah,
iZombie.
it's Bex Taylor Kloss.
Because she was the drummer for Hat.
It's funny, because I'm going to bleep that.
The drummer for the band in the last few episodes
Of the first
season
season
1.
of iZombie, yes.
Which happened to be called Hat.
Which I will again bleep. Anyway. Yeah, that's... I'm really looking forward to seeing the next episode of Power Rangers in a few minutes. Yeah, we're gonna watch 2 tonight.
2 tonight, 1 tomorrow?
Oh, that's right, because you're home tomorrow.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting you're home on Tuesdays again now.
I'm home on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the evenings.
Oh, in the evenings. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm home on
'cause-
Tuesdays for now until the next
Until you start doing the thing again.
I used to play Dungeons and Dragons on Tuesdays,
Yeah.
but the campaign's
they're
over.
taking a break right now.
Technically speaking, it's not Dungeons and Dragons either, but if I say I'm going to play Pyron, nobody knows what I'm talking about.
It's
It's a D10 based system that my friend
it's a
Remy
role-playing game.
Wolfram,
Yes.
that's her pen name. My friend Remy Wolfram is working on.
That's a handle I hadn't heard for her.
That's her pen name.
Interesting. She's got a lot of online handles, doesn't she?
Lots of people have a lot of online handles. That's not an online handle. That's actually her pen name
Oh, okay.
for when she
Interesting.
publishes
Oh, really?
writing. It's under Remy Wolfram.
I had no idea.
That's why the when she publishes the game book, it will be published under the name Remy Wolfram
Oh,
for the purposes of
Interesting.
anonymity.
that's perfectly fair.
She's not a very
Yeah, no,
social
I know.
kind
I know.
of You know,
I just had no idea
like,
that was her pen name.
that is her pen name. Her pen name is Remy Wolfram, and we've been working on a tabletop book together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my default alias has always been Database Ranger, so.
Yeah, but Database Ranger is also just
It's
like
my
an online
persona,
handle and
yeah.
a persona, whereas Remy Wolfram is actually it's a pen name.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because, yeah, she doesn't want people who read her books looking her up on Facebook.
I always thought a good pen name for me would be Benjamin Jacobs. It's kind of a great name, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The only awkward thing is we were planning on naming our firstborn son Benjamin.
Well, that's also possible. Shh. We're not... Okay, no.
We're not pregnant.
No, that's not like in the near future or something. That's just something that we've talked about for like
I
a
happen to
few
love the
years
name,
down the
and
line.
it's also Jacob's grandfather's name.
It was the grandfather. It was the grandfather on my mother's side who I never knew. And it's my middle name is Ben.
No, your middle name is the capital letter B.
Technically speaking, yes.
As we discovered the hard way
That was so weird.
when we were getting a marriage license.
Yeah, apparently my legal middle name is just the letter B. Because that's what's on
He
my birth
always
certificate.
thought it was Ben.
Well, I mean, for all
For all purposes, it has been Ben, but
it
legally,
is supposed to be Ben, but apparently legally it's B,
because that's what they wrote on your birth certificate.
which was
You're supposed to write out the
fascinating.
middle name on the birth certificate, but if you don't, your child ends up with a middle initial being their actual full middle name, legally speaking.
That was so. That was so like mind blowing.
Mind blowing.
Yeah, it's like Homer J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Although in his case, it was actually his middle name was actually
J-A-Y.
J-A-Y. That was really funny. There was the whole thing where he went on a journey to find out his middle name. It's like, from now on, I will no longer be known as Homer J. Simpson. I will only be known as Homer J. Simpson.
I need to get a 3DS.
Back when
XL.
Simpsons was like
I'm getting
consistently
hand
good.
cramps. This is not fun. I remember now why I stopped playing the DS so much, because it's tiny and I get hand cramps.
Okay. I remember I used to play Dave's old Game Boy Advance SP back in high school.
I have a Game Boy Color.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played... I'm sure I played someone else's at some point. I never had a Game Boy. I had the old, like, Tiger
right
games.
here.
That's what I had. You know those little LCD screen Tiger Electron... No, when I say LCD screen, I mean the old school LCD. Not none of this new fancy flat screen TV, no. The thing where you had the liquid crystal displays. You had distinct things
My
that
Tetris
would
is still in
occasionally
it.
color in black when you hit the right button. That's LCD.
Well, yeah.
Old school.
My Tetris plays like that. Let's see, what have I got here?
Yeah.
I've got Tetris Attack,
Yeah.
Boxel, Link's Awakening, Tamagotchi, Mario Land 2.
Wait, Tamagotchi was a Game Boy game too?
Tamagotchi was a Game Boy game
Huh.
as well. You could
I
raise
had
up to
a
3
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchis at once, and they wouldn't age.
Back when I was like
your Game Boy
11,
was
I had
turned
a
off.
Tamagotchi.
Boomer's Adventures in AMSK World, which is one of my favorites, and it's totally
It's really funny how
ridiculous.
how many kids had Tamagotchis back then. Because, like, children don't generally seek out responsibility.
Pokemon Silver.
And that's really all a Tamagotchi
Crystal,
was. Unnecessary
Yellow.
responsibility.
Where's my Pokemon Blue cartridge?
Oh, is it this blue cartridge?
That's
No,
a
that's
black
Zelda.
cartridge, and that's Zelda.
Oh, sorry, it looked blue. in the
Pokemon
light.
Blue is missing. And
Wait.
then Pokemon Crystal.
I heard that Gray 17's missing.
These are the only 3 I have that are actually Game Boy Color games.
We've really gone off track here, haven't we?
Oracle of Ages, Oracle Seasons, and Pokemon Crystal.
This isn't even remotely related to Power Rangers anymore, is it?
Nope, we've gone off on a Game Boy tangent, because you were suddenly talking about the Game Boys you used to have, and I was like, oh, I've got mine right here.
How did I even get on that topic? I never had a Game Boy. No, you were talking about your DS.
I talked about my DS.
I did not lead into that. You
And then
talked-
you're like, I never had a Game Boy.
I never did.
Okay, so
The
what fuck
newest
happened to my-
system that I had a Nintendo Entertainment System. That's right, original NES. I had that. My dad got us that back in 1990, and then in 1998 we got a Sega Genesis. Yes, in 1998 we got a Sega Genesis. Which
wonder if I can get
I'm
anything
pretty
for
sure
these two.
PlayStation was out by that point. But we got a Sega Genesis. It was the third version of the Sega Genesis. It's smaller than a Wii. You guys might realize this. There were multiple iterations of the Sega Genesis, and the third one is about this big. We brought it camping. That thing was tiny. I really wish I knew what happened to it, because I really want to...
I bet J Street Games would give me
I
fun
really
with
enjoyed
these
playing
two. I don't
Ninja
really
Turtles
play
Tournament
them.
Fighters.
But I'm keeping the rest of them.
And of course the Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers video game as well. Ooh, that's a little light thing for your Game Boy. Wow,
Old school, man.
that is classic. Old school. That's right, back before backlights.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is from the
I
land
keep
before
forgetting that
backlight.
backlights are still like a thing. Like that's not just the way screens are. Backlights didn't used to be a standard thing. You used to, if you wanted to look at a screen
At night.
at night, you
Oh,
had
yeah.
to turn on a light.
Dear children, this isn't even the most convoluted handheld game lighting situation.
Right.
Alright? So I want you guys to go get your Google. You
Yeah.
got the Google, okay?
Yeah.
Go Google Light Boy.
Yes. Yes. Wasn't that like giant thing you attached onto the Game Boy?
Well,
to
yeah,
light
but
it
that
up?
went on the big gray brick.
Yeah, the big gray brick.
Which I no longer have my big gray brick because you can play all the big gray brick games on this.
Well, yeah. They were backwards compatible for a while.
They were backwards compatible all the way up through Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Technically, the DS is not a Game Boy. The
This is true.
DS is a different system.
Yes.
So that's why it's not backwards
Yeah,
compatible.
they take like little SD card things instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pulled that out, but it's actually asleep, not off.
Right.
And horrible things would happen to my Pokemon. But, yeah.
All right.
I just happened to have it out because I was just cleaning the cabinet that it was in.
Yeah.
It's not going to live there anymore.
So what do you think of the Purple Ranger?
I thought the Purple Ranger was awesome.
That was great.
I enjoy him as a character. I enjoy Albert. I enjoy his behavior.
Yeah.
I think that there is something to be said for... I think that there is a certain degree of bravery in being able to say, this is
Yeah.
not a job I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
To
It's
accept
it was
your
not,
own limitations.
It wasn't a good fit. As opposed to, buying a children's hospital to try and force fit.
Yeah.
We're getting some really interesting variety in our Rangers.
Cat hair.
Cat hair. We're like between,
Yeah.
I mean, our last two Rangers was a prince who had to force it, and an old man who was using it to catch purse snatchers. Like, that's quite a gambit there.
Yes.
And now we're up to 8. We've had 8 Power Rangers. We still have no clue what the deal is with Aqua.
No. Not at all.
I'm really curious what the deal is going to be with Aqua, because actually Purple ended up being kind of what I was thinking Aqua might end up being, which was sort of an independent operator doing his own thing. Basically
We
being
still
a
don't
Power
know what the
Ranger
heck
vigilante.
is up with Aqua.
Exactly.
Because we've established it's already bonded with someone, and
we
we
don't-
still haven't found them.
That's like the biggest mystery right now.
Who is Aqua?
Who's Aqua?
Who is Aqua?
Nobody knows. But I mean, I thought
Also,
that,
I have to wonder what the procedure is for actually seeking an additional Power Ranger in all of this.
Yeah.
Because thus far, everyone has been chosen by their Energem.
Yeah.
So they can't very well just take the purple gem and leave it in the cave.
That's
Or it
true.
won't have a chance to choose anyone.
that is true. I mean, they could just keep it there for safekeeping.
Well, at the very least, they would have to probably, rather than doing that, they would probably give it to one or more of the Rangers to carry around in the outside world. Because it needs to be exposed to people
Yeah.
in order to select a new Ranger.
Sort of a go with the sort of a go for the green kind of situation.
Yeah, well, I hope they don't have auditions.
That would be amazing. But
Because
no,
we all saw how well
I mean,
that
we-
worked
we
out
are-
for the RPM team.
I mean, we all kind of know what's
They
going to
picked
end up
Tenaya
happening.
7.
We all kind of know what's going to end up happening. But it's still an interesting situation. I was kind of the one thing I was kind of hoping for. I was kind of hoping that Purple would have been, if they had gone with the pirate, it would have been interesting to have a Ranger who had been like in operation for the past like 200 years.
Yeah.
But who knows how long Aqua's been around? So maybe Aqua will take that niche, because I was thinking Aqua might be the independent operator vigilante, and that ended up being Purple. So
I'm still rooting for Aqua to be a steampunk ranger.
that could be legit. Victorian era, something like that.
Yeah, H.G. Wells kind of time traveling
Yep.
individual. I wanted that for Graphite, but it turned out to be the parents. But Aqua's
Yeah.
still out there, and yeah, Aqua.
Yeah, I really like what they've been doing with the variety
Wait,
of Ranger stories
Is
here.
that the only
Silver.
Silver?
We still don't know what's going on with Silver. But right now, Silver and Aqua are the only ones left. Which is interesting considering, we're currently just nearing, we're not even done with, gotta be careful there, Allie, your tail was brushing the mic there. Which is interesting because, we still got, we've only got we've got 3 episodes left in...
Away from the mic.
There it goes. We got 3 episodes left in the first season of Dino Charge, and only 2 Energems left to find.
Yeah.
So that makes me really kind of wonder what's going to be the driving story of Super Dino Charge if we only are going to have 2 Energems left to find.
That is a good question.
I'm curious. I'm sure there's going to be a story. I look forward to finding it out. In the meantime, we should probably break here so that we can reconvene.
On the other side, with the next episode. Which is...
what?
Oh, I put him on the spot.
I'm trying to remember. Because I didn't have it in front of me.
Well, we can
I think it's something like Looking for a Hero or something like that. I'll find it out. I'll find it out when we go to that one. Okay? Let's worry about that one in a minute. Oh, Deep Down Under. Deep Down Under is the next one. No, Wishing for a Hero was the one after that. Okay, Deep Down Under is the next one. Okay.
All right.
So we'll check back in with Deep Down Under. All right. So until next time, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you.
I got it right this time on the first try.
Scallywags.